the time LeBron James was 8 years old, he had moved 12 times, and one thing seemed to give him more hope than anything else in his life. LeBron has later said about his escape, people say, well, you were only 9 years old, but there's a lot of dark days when you grow up the way I grew up, and when you're part of a single parent household. When you have a lot of dark days, when you're constantly on the move, when there's not enough food on the table, sometimes a distraction helps, and Michael Jordan was that distraction. Michael Jordan was kind of like that God, that angel sent from heaven. I kind of used him to help me get through some of the darkest days that I had. So when he met him in person in Chicago, it meant something. Actually, it meant more than something to LeBron James. It meant everything. Hello amigos, welcome to Take Some Fuego. Today we take a look at the two basketball GOATs and the day they both met, and the relationship LeBron had with Jordan before they did. When he was a kid, LeBron rode high when Jordan did. He says, every other day, if I got an opportunity on WGN to watch Mike, it gave me another boost of life. It made me feel like I could make it out of this situation, and when Jordan had hardships, LeBron would too. When Jordan retired in 1993 following his father's death, James said, I felt like maybe I should give up too. When you're a 9-year-old kid and you need inspiration from someone, they become your father, which I needed. They become your brother, your teammate, your pastor, your superhero. It's like Batman was Michael Jordan for me when I was growing up. So watching the NBA in 1994, when LeBron was 10 years old and without Michael Jordan, things were different. Without Mike, what do I do now? Who is going to be my inspiration? And that brought tears to my eyes. During the season, Jordan was winning championship after championship. During the offseason, Jordan was playing at Hoops the Gym in Chicago. LeBron didn't know Jordan would be at that gym that day, but he sure as hell hoped. Then he saw him walking towards him. LeBron says, I didn't know he was going to be there, but I've seen him walking towards me and it was kind of like he was walking on air. I didn't think he was real. You don't understand. I didn't think Michael Jordan was real. I only thought he lived in the TV, either in games or commercials, or come fly with me on cassette tapes. When I saw him, I was like, if the man above would have took me that day, I would have lived a hell of a life. That's what meeting Jordan in person meant to him. Jordan's words would mean even more. Keep working at it, young fella, and someday you can make it to the NBA. A statement that is so short and yet so meaningful and had such a long impact on LeBron's life. When The Last Dance premiered on ESPN in the COVID pandemic, LeBron was as glued to the TV as the rest of us. Sitting at home, seemingly months away from the Staples Center, it made him miss basketball so much, LeBron juked his dog. And it brought back everything Jordan meant to him and how he was a foundational figure in his life. According to Google, Hoops the Gym is now closed, but the impact that Michael Jordan had on LeBron James that day lives on still. To every basketball game LeBron plays. LeBron says, there's 3 people that I've met in my life that have changed my life, but all in different ways. He counted meeting his wife, who he's been with since 2002 when he was still in high school. Their first date was at Outback Steakhouse, and now they're worth over $275 million. She has changed his personal life. When he met Jay-Z, it impacted the way he approaches business. And the last being the day he met Michael Jordan in 2001. Keep working at it, young fella, and someday you can make it to the NBA. Since then, he became the #1 pick in the loaded 2003 draft, is the career leader for nearly every measurable statistic in Cleveland, won his first MVP in 2009 when he was just 25 years old with the Cavs, won 4 total MVPs, won his first title in Miami in 2012, went on to win 3 total, and became one of 2 players in NBA history to win MVP, Finals MVP, and an Olympic gold medal in the same year. The other is Michael Jordan, as seen in The Last Dance. LeBron is also one of 2 players to win at least 4 NBA MVP awards and 3 NBA Finals MVP awards. The other is Michael Jordan. LeBron would say, I'm going to put the work in. I'll go 24, 48, 96 hours without sleeping because I'm training my body, my mind, my soul on winning at all costs. I guess he took Jordan's advice and he kept working on it. One day, he even made it to the NBA. If you've made it through to the end of this video, if you could do me a solid and hit that like button, that would be muy fuego, as it helps me out with algorithms and all. For more videos, including the ranking of every Team USA Olympic team, check out the videos on the screen and be sure to subscribe for more Meet Your Idol moments.